In December of 2018, a video was surfaced online of a confrontation that DaBaby had with some goons in a random neighborhood that he was shooting a music video. Now, a lot of people to this day look at this situation right here as DaBaby basically standing his ground, because these goons are telling him, hey, you have to check in, you have to politic with me before you come and shoot in my neighborhood. DaBaby is basically telling him, I don't check in with anybody, I do what I want. There's a better way that you could have came and talked to me. And the situation basically went viral. The reason why I'm mentioning this is for a couple of reasons. The record labels, once again, will manufacture situations to help build buzz around different artists. And I am under the belief that this situation is no different, because after this situation happened, DaBaby only became more popular as this controversial video went viral all across social media.
Let's get high, yeah, you know I'm about to roll. Let's get please, yeah, you know I gotta pull. Let's live life, live once, I'm about to turn up. Get fly, oh for sure, it's about to go up. Let's get high, yeah, you know I'm about to roll. Let's get please, yeah, you know I gotta pull. Let's live life, live once, I'm about to turn up. Get fly, oh for sure, it's about to go up. Roll my blunt and pass my lighter. Get lit, pop shit, get higher. I'm the hottest, call me fire. Rock out, jump up, live my life up.
Family, thanks for being here. I want to thank all of you that watched the videos. I really want to thank the ones that comment and interact in the comment section. And yeah, thank you guys so much. I'm very thankful, and I promise I'll embrace it. I won't delete anything. Real talk. Anyway, we're gonna react and review this educational content, and I want you guys' honest opinions, because the stances in this video we're gonna react and review, they're interesting, but they make perfect sense. And when you run down the chronological order of events and things like that, you're like, wow. Yeah. Anyway, I want to thank you guys so much. Real talk. DC, Mr. Carrie, Patricia, Conceptual Elixirs, Carla for sure. Let's see. There are a few more. RMG Frank, thank you also. Meg, thank you. And Pretty Candles for sure. I want to thank you guys for donating to the channel. Real talk. Once I get this thing back jumping, man, y'all know what it is. They used to call me Mr. Give Back. Real talk though. Anyway, make sure you reach out to your loved ones to let them know you love them, y'all. You never know what a person's going through. And if they're like me, probably just smiling away. And you'll never know unless you ask. So anyway, yeah. Listen, y'all. Listen, I want to say this last thing. Be thankful for the good energy and genuine people that you have around you. It's very far and few. All right, let's get to the content. Now, these next few clips we're going to watch, we're going to discuss DaBaby. Yes, and his situation was so in your face, you couldn't get around it. No matter if it was the news or social media outlets and things like that, you could not get around the bodies that this dude was catching. Let's be real. And I'm gonna tell y'all something. A lot of people never really said much about his interrogation video other than that he handled himself like a lawyer. Do I think he told? Anyway, let's get to this first clip. We're gonna get into the pamper ordeal.
Well, in 2017, at this event called South by Southwest, DaBaby decided to show up half naked, wearing nothing but an adult diaper. Now, many people during the time and since that point, I've seen some people call this great marketing. And while I would agree that it is great marketing, this was 100% a humiliation ritual. This wasn't just him trying to market himself so that he can blow up. Because believe it or not, doing stunts like this can only do so much for you on social media. Now, I've called many things over the years humiliation rituals, but this right here has to be at the top of the list, because after my interview yesterday with Melissa Blair, who grew up in a household with a family member who was a Prince Hall Freemason, multiple family members that was in fraternities and sororities, and after she detailed to us what the rituals look like both on a national and an underground level, which essentially means underground, it can change depending on the school you go to, depending on the state you're in, and national level, which means above ground, everybody, no matter where you are, have to participate in all those rituals, and some of those rituals sometimes even involve doing it in public on campus in front of other people. And she explained that if you were to halfway do these rituals, or maybe get almost to the finish line and decide that you didn't want to follow through with it, you were not able to reap the benefits of being a part of a fraternity or sorority. Well, it's the same thing with DaBaby, because what happened right after DaBaby did this in 2017, he actually blew up and signed a record deal in 2019, right after signing a distribution deal in 2018.
Now, bro made a good point. Was that good marketing? It was interesting, I'll say that. Is it something I would have did? No. Was it something that drew a lot of attention? For sure. But did that antic make him feel as if he needed to overcompensate on a gangster level? I don't know. But it is a sense of humiliation for sure. And as far as these rituals go with fraternities, sororities, and things like that, I remember when I was in the 6th grade and I had a girlfriend. I used to go to balls. But the thing is, back then, before they were Eastern Stars or whatnot, I think they were called debutantes. They were debutante balls. And I don't know, it was a lot of prominent African American people. It was almost like the kiddie boule, but it exists. And then let's not even get into the rituals that they go through that gets people hurt and things like that, trying to be a part of these college organizations. Anyway, let me shut up yapping. Now in this next clip, I want you guys to really pay attention, because bro breaks it down like, look, DaBaby had a 33 shirt on, the other guy had a 33 shirt on, and yes, you can reference it to these certain players who wear the jerseys, but there are degrees that come with that, if you catch what I mean. But I'll let this guy say it. He says it better.
But there's a couple of other things that happened in his career as well. In December of 2018, a video was surfaced online of a confrontation that DaBaby had with some goons in a random neighborhood that he was shooting a music video. Now, a lot of people to this day look at this situation right here as DaBaby basically standing his ground, because these goons are telling him, hey, you have to check in, you have to politic with me before you come and shoot in my neighborhood. DaBaby is basically telling him, I don't check in with anybody, I do what I want. There's a better way that you could have came and talked to me. And the situation basically went viral. The reason why I'm mentioning this is for a couple of reasons. The record labels, once again, will manufacture situations to help build buzz around different artists. And I am under the belief that this situation is no different, because after this situation happened, DaBaby only became more popular as this controversial video went viral all across social media. But something else that really stood out to me about this video is that DaBaby is not only wearing the number 33, as we know the number 33 is an extremely important number in Freemasonry, but the person that he's talking to is also wearing the number 33. And for those of you who don't know, the number 33 is significant in Freemasonry for a couple of different reasons. One of them being 33 is supposed to represent 1/3 of the angels that were dispelled from heaven that is talked about in the Bible. 33 is also significant because it is also a mockery to Jesus Christ himself, as 33 is believed to be the age of Jesus Christ when he died.
Now, the girl that was in that clip, that's my baby girl. I would book her for so many shoots. Like, she always kept it professional. She didn't try to flirt to get more shoots or anything. And she's about that life. But I want to say this. Atlanta is really like that. And although I don't think this situation was for publicity or staged, I do stand by what this man said about those jerseys, because I feel like DaBaby was really one of the first 33rd degree Masons probably out of Charlotte on the rap tip. And I'm just saying that that's my opinion. I don't know that to be true or fact or whatever you want to say. It's for comedic purposes, wink wink, but it's a lot of things that in Atlanta that goes on, like as far as filming. And I feel like that was a matter for the directors and the scene gophers, the people that go pick the scenes and stuff for the treatments. But you know how it goes. Oh, that's dude that was in a diaper. He was in a diaper. Man, he was at South by Southwest in a diaper. Man, what he doing on our block? Nah, man, he's slowing down motion. We gotta cut that. I can see that whole thing playing out just like that. Now this next part, listen. I stand by everything this man says in the video, because that thing with his father was too questionable, and especially with that brother. And when you know how the game goes, you know how it's played. Anyway, let me shut up. I've been yapping too much.
He was signed a record deal immediately the next month after this controversy went viral in January of 2019. In March of 2019, DaBaby's father would literally randomly pass away just months before his album would go #1 in October of 2019. This is also the same year that DaBaby had the breakout single, Should. And don't take my word for it when I say that he randomly passed away. DaBaby literally said this himself as he rapped about this in the intro to his album, and he also mentioned it on social media a couple of different times. And to my understanding, to this day, we still have no idea the cause of death of his father. But not only that, just a year after this, DaBaby's brother would actually pass away, and they're saying that he would record a video saying that DaBaby was actually wrong about something, but we're not exactly sure what he's wrong about.
Now that was very interesting to me because we never knew what that man was talking about. What was DaBaby so wrong about to the point where it drove the brother mad? And allegedly certain things happened. Yeah, that was a spooky video. That was a very spooky video. I'm not gonna lie. I remember the day that video came out. We were sitting there like, why is he leaking like that? What did he do? What's going on? But he did say DaBaby was wrong. And I think homie Mike knows, he knows how the industry goes. There's no telling, but I really would like to know what he knew and why he felt the need to say such things.
Girl is gonna be okay, y'all. Okay? She's gonna be all right. She's gonna be all right. That was terrifying.
We don't know what happened. Right now, there's nothing in the record that drugs were even a part of this.
That was terrifying. That was a terrifying last 4 days.
Well, no, hold on. Did you see where he was walking down the street in his whitey tighties?
Go to hell.
No, I'm serious.
Well, I guess I've seen him walking in whitey tighties because, you know, I was behind.
Well, let me show you real quick.
That's my doobie. Get it, doobie. Get it, my tarot. What? Get it, my tarot. Rub it. Get it, doobie. I'm gonna whoop your behind when I go. I'm gonna whoop your ass.
All right, family, let's talk about Lil Nas X. And shout out to BJ Investigates. I love her channel. But she got some really nice content we're going to review and react. This Lil Nas X thing, y'all. It's giving me Offering vibes. It's giving me contract negotiation vibes. It's giving me all the vibes of everything we talk about. I can't say humiliation because we're talking about Lil Nas X here, but the things she brings up, they're rather interesting, intriguing, and very questionable. Where's the body cam footage? How do we get footage of him in jail in California before we get body cam footage? Yeah. And when y'all see this one segment of video, you're gonna be right where I am with it. Yeah, huge checkerboard floor and things like that. They even got footage of this man the night before. Why isn't there any body cam footage? What happened to a lot of other performers that were more exposed than he was that did the same thing? Why wasn't there anyone on the road in Los Angeles when he was doing this? I don't care what hour it is. It's Los Angeles, y'all. People are out. You barely, I think I seen one car, if that. Yeah, one. Anyways, let's get to this content. I'm not about to be up here yapping. Let's go.
Now, there was some strange details. It was like 4 in the morning, first of all, and I have been, at the time I found out about the story, I had been like neck deep in Tory Lanez, Megan Thee Stallion transcripts and trial evidence and things, and it's like infamously that incident happened about 4 o'clock in the morning, maybe 4:30. Then there's the Brian Koberger incident where like 4 unalivings took place between 4 and 4:20 a.m. And now we have Montero Lamont, whatever his middle name is, Hill, prancing. Okay, so again, underwear, cowboy boots, cowboy hat. I said it on my other channel. I said, maybe he should get out the street. That might be some jaywalking.
What do we call those hours, y'all? The witching hours. Now, what man above 6 years old wears tighty whities? Just straight up tighty whities. Who? Okay, now you gotta add the white boots. Yeah. Now you got to think about a video that we covered, Ice Spice. She was with the hip hop vampires. While they got on all black, she had on all white. And all white to me in this realm signifies, in some cases, allegedly purity or an offering. But we already know Lil Nas is already tainted. So what is he reestablishing? This whole thing felt like a rollout. I'm not gonna lie. It gave me Erykah Badu at the 33rd Parallel vibes. They take you out how you live. I'm not saying that they're taking this man out, but I think they're making their ground to the point where let me see, how can I word this? They're laying the foundation so that they can say maybe it's something hereditary because of his mom. His mom was in the beginning of the video, totally homeless, just totally looked over. Now, what are they trying to control? They're saying he raged at an officer. He got 4 felonies, assault on an officer, and this and that. We've seen all the footage except for that footage. Why hasn't TMZ dropped that? Yes, I said TMZ. Y'all know how they play the game. Why hasn't anyone dropped it? But we got to see this man in all other predicaments, even the day before. Check this next clip out and tell me what stands out to you.
It's not adding up. And then why do they have pictures and videos of what he was doing the day before? It's like, what in the Scientology, CCTV, Illuminati floor hell is this? He took his shirt off, I think, at one point. It's hot. It's like August in LA. I mean, we can put the clip here. I mean, y'all can see. Y'all tell me. Put it in the comments down below. Is this erratic behavior? This normal LA behavior? I don't know. It's the lines have blurred completely for me. For me, it's hard for me to tell because I would see that and I'm like, okay, well, what's so erratic about that? It wasn't until yesterday, so I guess Monday again, he's been in jail this whole time, and you never get a statement from any label. You never get a statement from a manager. Maybe they did and I didn't see it, but I was waiting for one. I never saw a statement of that sort. It wasn't until at the time of the recording of this video, so it was Tuesday, August 26th when he had court. No statement from a label, no statement from a manager, no statement from a rep. He goes to court. I don't know if it's an arraignment or what, but he gets let out. He gets let out. It's whatever the type of hearing is where he gets let out. And then the statements do start coming out. So I'll just lead with his statement because I guess, you want to hear it straight from him. So he's now, quote, broken his silence as of yesterday, August 26th. This would have been Tuesday. So the day he went to court, he broke his silence afterward that night. Terrifying last 4 days after near naked arrest. He called the ordeal terrifying and reassured fans that their girl is going to be all right.
Crazy work, y'all. Crazy work. I got the vibe that boy's about to get that Britney Spears treatment. Real talk. That's the vibe that I get. They're showing too much of the negative side of what they claim happened. That dude didn't look out of his mind nothing. He looked like the normal Lil Nas X. He looked more out of his mind sitting on that checkerboard floor. Not being the vibrant, energetic person that he shows on camera. why was it so necessary to get footage of him from the night before? Like, real talk, what was so interesting and intriguing that he was doing sitting on that checkerboard floor? What are they doing with the body cam footage? That's what we need to see. But the reason they can get this off is because he signed up for the game. And I really feel like he's about to have another resurgence. I can't find anything he said or done that would make me think he broke oath. If you know of anything, leave it in the comments. $ Trap House Kitchen 1. I'm thankful for you guys being here. I'm not gonna delete any more content, and I'm just gonna embrace the attention. That was my main thing the first time, y'all, why I deleted so much. Just going around the country and people like knowing me, I wasn't comfortable with it. But we're gonna get back to it. I'm gonna tough it out, and I'm gonna do it for y'all. I'm out. Peace.